on the hotline is a dear, dear friend who I've not talked to in a long, long time, Mr. Dana White. Dana, how you been, buddy?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. So I got Brian Edelman here. I got Cody Decker in California, and me, Craig, right here in New York City. Are you in Cali right now or in Vegas?
No, I'm in Vegas. The fight's in Utah.
The fight's in Utah. My bad on that. Right. And it's Usman fighting, which is a big deal for you guys because pound for pound, he might be the best fighter on the planet.
No, he is. He's the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He's number one. He's the best.
Here's what I always wonder, and I've not talked to you in a long time. I wonder for you if you still love it and if there's like an exit plan for Dana White, and if there was, what the hell else would you do?
Yeah, no, listen, I still love it. If there was an exit plan, it would have been 5-6 years ago when we sold. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, no, I love it, and as much as I did the first day. I mean, since the pandemic, we went through the pandemic, and every event we've done live since then is sold out,
which is crazy, really.
Broke every record in every arena that we've been to. So I'm having a blast.
Yeah, and do you like having the target on your back where people come after you because of the success?
I could care less. Yeah. Love that, too. I love
it. All right, so other than Usman, what's the fight I got to see this weekend?
Sorry, what was the question?
Other than the obvious fight with Usman, what's the fight with the guy maybe I never heard of that may be an up-and-comer or a great matchup for this weekend's card that I got to watch? Oh, we just lost him? Oh, I see we lost Dana. All right.
I don't think he liked the question.
No, trust me. He doesn't care about the questions. It's all good. All right, we'll get Dana back if we can before we get out of here. But because I used to follow it a lot closer when I obviously hosted an MMA show. It was on Spike Network on Thursday nights, so I knew all the guys. I followed it closer. So other than the big names,
McGregor,
like Francis Ngannou, McGregor. Usman, I don't follow it the same way I used to follow it. So that's what I was asking. Is there a fight or a fighter that I need to know about on today's card? But all good. All good.
I'll pull up the card.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm fired up just for the Usman-Edwards fight, man. That's going to be a pound-for-pound brawl. I mean, the last time they fought, it went to decision. I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, Luke Rockhold's fighting. He hasn't fought in a while.
Got it. Oh, you got Dana back. All right, Dana, what's going on? You back with us?
Yeah, I'm on a landline now. That was brutal.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not like you've never done this before. Now, a funny story. I've not spoken to you since I hosted the short-lived MMA Uncensored Live on Spike. And I don't know if I've ever told you the backstory of that, but you caused me a lot of problems over there, buddy. A lot of problems.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. So here's the story. So I was not the biggest MMA guy, but I knew Dana, and I knew the guys at Spike real well. And Spike decided to get into bed with Bellator, which was just a stupid decision because the UFC's everything, right? So, Dana, you don't know this story, I don't think. About maybe 10 shows into it, Kevin Kay, the former president of Spike, comes to me and he says, listen, from now on, you can't talk about the UFC. And I go, wait a minute. The name of the show is MMA Uncensored Live. It was on Thursday nights. All we're doing is talking UFC. And he says to me, I'm not putting any more money in Dana White's pockets. F Dana White. And I go, then I quit. I can't do the show because it's about the UFC. So he goes, all right, I'm going to compromise with you. And the compromise was, you can talk about a fight that happened last weekend. You can't promote the fights that are happening in 48 hours, which made no sense to me. And then where the poop hit the fan, I went on MMA Uncensored Live, and I said on the air, Joe Rogan is the best sports analyst of any sport on any network. And 2 weeks later, the show disappeared. So thanks, Dana. Appreciate that.
Well, let me tell you a story. So when we went in to renegotiate our new deal, there's a guy who calls himself Philippe Dumont.
Yep.
Okay, and he used to run a division of Viacom, one of the most arrogant, pompous, goofy dudes on the planet. and his real name is Phil Duman. He's from Jersey. He called himself Philippe Dumont like he was French or something. And literally, we had this meeting, and he was telling me how he built the UFC and all this other stuff. First of all, the first 30 minutes, me and Lorenzo had to sit through him talking about how big his boat is and all this other, the guy is an absolute toolbox, and he murdered some of the best, some of those popular television brands out there,
yep.
from MTV to Comedy Central. The list goes on and on. The guy is, I can't stomach the guy, but to be fair to Kevin Kay, it was the directive from him. From Philippe Dumont.
Philippe Dumont. Yeah, I met that guy once. I know exactly what you're talking about. But we had this meeting like 20 minutes before the show, and they're like, yeah, no UFC tonight. Like, what are you talking about? It was crazy. And then when I said that Joe Rogan was, for my money, the best sports analyst in business, that was it. Show over. Bye-bye. Plus, the Bellator stuff didn't help, as you know. But I didn't. I figured you never heard that story before, and I wanted you to hear it from me at least before anyone else said something like Chael Sonnen, who made stuff up about how I got the job. So there you go.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me that happened. But
yeah. Who is Patty the Batty the next big star for you guys?
Yeah, he's a huge star right now. Obviously in this sport, it's about how far can you go. I mean, let me tell you this: Patty the Batty ends up winning a world championship. But it'll be huge. But he's already a big star for us.
He is, and I wonder, how much do you need that to have like a signature star? The way St. Pierre was early on, the way obviously McGregor still is. Is that important overall to the long-term viability of it, or no?
Yeah, I mean, having stars is important. It's like you were just talking about. Ask Bellator how important having stars is.
Right, but because it's been a while since there was such a big star. Right, no, I got you. I'm with you on that.
That was sarcasm.
Nah, trust me. we all got it. I don't know if you want to jump in, Brian, or Cody. Feel free. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. I got a question for you. You mentioned talking about the COVID times and how you guys have sold out every single show since then, as you should. What did you guys learn from COVID? Anything broadcasting wise, or anything with the fighters and how to prep shows? Like, did it make things better? Was it steps backwards, or really, what did you guys learn from it?
What we learned is how many people in the commission, the media, and the television world were really against us and didn't want it to happen and tried to stop it. It was actually fascinating, but it was one of the hardest things that I've ever done. But we got through it, and it was actually fun. It was a different type of challenge.
And what was the experience in Abu Dhabi like? I think you're going back to Fight Island again, but that must have been a really amazing experience for you guys.
Oh, it was incredible. I mean, Abu Dhabi was really, really cool during that time. And, we went over there. We stayed there. I was there at one point, I was there for something like almost 2 months. And it was fascinating. It was awesome. It was great to get out of here and break the monotony of what was going on here. And it was cool to, overcome these hurdles that we had during COVID.
And I've been fortunate enough, Dana, to be at a fight on Fight Island, and what they've erected, what they've built out of, there wasn't a stadium there to host this until Dana had this idea and they partnered. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the guys in Abu Dhabi are incredible. They can make anything happen overnight, and we're talking a much bigger deal with these guys over the next several years. So I was just saying the other day, when you think of Las Vegas, it's the fight capital of the world. And the next several years, you'll be looking at Abu Dhabi as also one of the fight capitals of the world.
You think so, from in person as well, or just from a standpoint of having the network of building what you built there, the TV partners and all that, or do you think people will attend fights there as well?
Absolutely. I mean, the thing that's key for putting on fights is having a destination, a place where people want, where there's great hotels, great restaurants, things to see, things to do. Let me tell you what, Abu Dhabi, baby.
And the fighters are, a lot of these fighters aren't from the U.S. There's a ton. The card in October and past, a lot of Russian fighters. So this is where they go. I mean, this is places they're comfortable and familiar with.
And I watch you on TikTok and all the social media, and I'm trying to figure out, of all the weird things you've eaten on a Friday, what's the one thing that stands out to you that you've actually started to eat beyond the one time you ate it on a Friday?
Well, I don't try to eat weird things. It's not like Fear Factor or anything. I'm trying to eat things that are good. I'm trying to eat things that I think will be good. When people send suggestions and, there's all kinds of stuff on the internet, and I try stuff and say, oh, my God, this is great, you should try it, or, oh, my God, this is disgusting. But I'm not trying to run into disgusting things. That's not the goal there. I'm just trying to find good stuff.
Yeah, but there's been some pretty unique things that you've tried that didn't make any sense when I saw it, right?
100%.
Yeah, it's all right. So
like a fried chicken sandwich where the bread is Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds delicious, though.
That sounds awesome.
I gotta be honest.
I want that now.
Yeah, of course, Cody Decker wants that now.
Yeah, I do. Hey, I got a question. You've had some interesting ideas on how to bring together marquee fights, and I immediately think of that BMF title you guys had. One, we ever getting more BMF fights? Or two, are you guys going to try and do some other type of outside of the normal title type of fights?
Yeah, I mean the BMF title was super super successful, and if the right fight happens again, yeah, I would do it again. But we're not looking to do anything other than our regular title fights.
Mm-hmm.
And forgive me for not knowing this. Are there any fights coming to the Garden or Barclays in the next year or so?
Yeah, we'll be at MSG in November.
Oh, great. Yeah. All right, awesome. Well, listen, it's always good talking to you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Appreciate you taking a few minutes to come on. Good luck in Utah this weekend. And when you come to New York, by all means, let's hook up and have you in studio so I can say hi in person, okay?
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
All right, be good. There you go. All right, Dana White. Very good. There you go.
Nice.
Checking in, saying hi for no reason at all.